Good morning, children. Today we are going to start new chapter, direct proportion and inverse proportion in our maths. So, children, whenever increases in one quantity, result of increase in other quantity. Or suppose example we want to give, then if you visited in shop or you went in mall, suppose you purchased, number of items you had purchased is less, then you have to pay less money. Suppose number of items you had purchased more, then for more items you have to pay more money. So children, other example, if we are traveling in auto rickshaw, more distance if we will travel, then more money we have to pay. If we are traveling short distance, then we have to pay less money. In the same way, whereas one quantity increases, result decreases other quantity. Here it is inverse variation. So children, for example, for construction of any work, if the number of laborers is less, then time required to complete that work will be more. Suppose in the work is same and the number of people is more, then the time required will be less. Suppose people will be less, then time required will be more. So children, whenever the speed increases to cover the particular distance, the time required is short. Distance is same, but if speed will increase, then we want short time. If speed will be slow, then of course our time will increase. From all this example, I hope you understood direct proportion and inverse proportion. So children, suppose today we are going to complete only direct proportion in our exercise 37. Here, if we will take one more example, easiest example. Suppose here number of pen we are taking. Number of pens we are taking 8. And here cost of pen. Cost of pen will be 40 rupees. Suppose we are increasing number of pens 10. Then the cost of pen will be 50 rupees. In the same way, if we are increasing number of pens, suppose 12. Then for 12 pen, the cost of pen will be 60. Like this way, our one quantity is increasing, then the number of cost, that other quantity, is also increasing. So children, related to this direct proportion, in our exercise 37, 5 questions are given. Here, first question. First, if 7 kg onion 140 rupees, how much must we pay for 12 kg onion? So, write down first question. The cost of 12 kg onion equal to X rupees. Now here the cost of 7 kg onion is given 140 rupees. The direct proportion is given between number of quantity of onion and the cost of onion. Write down the quantity of onion and cost of onion is in direct proportion. Direct proportion. Therefore, write down 7 upon 140 equal to 12 upon x. In between both these, we will multiply in direct proportion, that is in cross multiplication. 7 into x equal to 12 into 140. X will remain here. This 7 we will take in right hand side. 12 into 140 divided by 7. 7 1 ja 7, 7 2 ja 14 and 0. Then 12 into 20 equal to 240. Answer write down. The cost of 12 kg onion equal to rupees 240. So children, I hope related to direct proportion between onion and the cost of onion you understood. Now we will see our next example, question number 2. If 600 rupees buy 15 bunches of feed, how many will 1280 rupees buy? So children, second question. Second one, the cost of 600 rupees 15 bunches of feed. In 600 rupees 15 bunches of feed, therefore in rupees 1280 number of bunches by B X. Next line write down 600 rupees by 15 bunches of feed. So children, here direct proportion between bunches of feed and the cost of bunches of feed. Write down direct proportion between bunches of feed and the cost of feed, or cost of bunches also you can write down. Cost of bunches of feed. So children, first we will write which one is given, that is 600 upon 15. Next side 1280 upon x. Now direct proportion, therefore cross multiplication. 600 into x equal to 1280 into 15. X will remain this side only. This 600 we will take in right hand side. 1280 into 15 upon 600. Now from numerator and denominator we will cancel 110. After that 15 1 ja 15, 15 4 ja 60. Now in numerator remain 128 upon 4. By which table we will cancel this one? 4 1 ja 4, 4 3 ja 12 and 4 2 ja 8. Means 128 upon 4 it will cancel with the help of 32. Therefore write down answer. The 32 bunches of feed we can buy. We can buy in rupees 1280. I hope you all understood. It was asking in rupees 1280 how many number of bunches of feed we can buy or purchase. Then in this much rupees we can purchase 32 bunches of feed. So children, our next question. For 9 cows, 13 kg 500 gram of food supplement are required every day. In the same proportion, how much will be needed for 12 cows? So children, here question number third. Question number third. Question. For 9 cows, 13 kg 500 gram of food supplement is required. Then how much will be needed for 12 cows? Write down for 12 cows we required only required, write down. For 12 cows required dash quantity of food. Quantity of food. Here for 9 cows required 13 kg 500 gram of food. So children, here direct proportion between quantity of food and the number of cows. Quantity of food and number of cows. So children, here number of cows are 9 and for that 13 kg 500 gram food is required. That one we can write like this way, and equal to 12 upon x. Same thing we can write like 13 kg. This one is 13 kg. Therefore we can write like this way, 9 upon 13.5. Here kg given na, instead of that this one is gram. Therefore total we had written in kilogram only, that is 13.5 kilogram equal to 12 upon x. Then cross multiplication, 9 into x equal to 12 into 13.5. Multiplication of both these, 12 5 are 60, 0. Then 6 carry, 12 3 are 36. 36 plus 6. It will be 42. Then 2 written, 4 carry. Next one 12 1 are 12. 12 plus 4. Then it is 16. Therefore after 1 digit decimal is there. Therefore we will also put after 1 digit decimal, that is 162. Write down x equal to 162 divided by 9. Then with the help of 9, 9 1 are 9. Then 7 2, 9 8 are 72. Therefore your answer is 18. So children, for 12 cows required dash x quantity of food, that is 18 kilogram quantity of food. Therefore answer write down, 12 cows required 18 kilogram of food. Answer is this one. So children, here question number fourth one. Fourth one, the cost of 12 quintals of soyabean is 36,000 rupees. How much will 8 quintal cost? Rough third one. Question number third. Question number fourth. Direct proportion. Then here direct proportion is given between the cost of soyabean for 12 quintal 36,000 rupees. Then we required for 8 quintals cost. Here quintal is decreases. Therefore the cost of soyabean also will decrease. Therefore write down the 8 quintal cost. The 8 quintal soybean, write down, soybean cost equal to X rupees. X rupees. One more is given. Therefore, the 12 quintals soybean cost equal to 36,000. So children, here direct proportion between soybean and the quintals. Write down direct proportion. Direct proportion between cost of soybean and quintals of soybean. So children, here which one we know, that one first write down. 12 upon 36,000 equal to 8 upon X. Now cross multiplication. 12 into X equal to 36,008. X equal to 36,000 into 8 upon 12. 12 1 ja 12. 12 3 ja 36. And all 3 0. Then your answer is 3,000 into 8. 8 into 3, 24. And this 3 0 put as it is. Then 24,000. Therefore, answer you will write the cost of 8 quintal soybean equal to 24,000. I hope answer you are able to write down. What you will write? The cost of, write down, the cost of 8 quintal soybean equal to rupees 2,400. Sorry, 24,000. 24,000. So children, now we will see our next question, that is question number 5th. The cost of 2 mobile cost 16,000 rupees. How much money will be required to buy 13 such mobile? So children, here it is also direct proportion between mobile and the cost of mobile. The number of mobile and the cost of mobile. 5th one. Question number 5th one. Fifth one, we want how much money will be required to buy 13 such mobile. Write down the cost of 13 mobile equal to rupees X. The cost of 2 mobile. The cost of 2 mobile is given rupees 16,000. So children, here direct proportion between number of mobile and the cost of mobile. So children, which quantity, which rate we know, that one first we will write. We know the cost of 2 mobile is 16,000. The cost of 13 mobile X. Then cross multiplication. X equal to 13 into 16,000 upon 2. 2 2 1 ja 2, 2 8 ja 16 and 3 0 as it is. Now it will be 13 into 8. 104. 13 8 ja 104 and 30 as it is put. Now it is 1,04,000. The cost of 13 mobile will be 1,04,000. Therefore answer write down. The cost of 13 mobile equal to 1,04,000. So children, I hope today related to our direct proportion exercise 37 we had completed. I hope you all understood. Suppose any doubt is there, you can ask or you can clear your doubt with the help of subject teacher. So children, try to understand all the sum and solve by yourself again and again and do the practice. So children, complete your assignment and send in group done message. Send done message in your group. So children, be safe, healthy and happy. Thank you.